Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome to Frostpunk. This is kind of like a strategy city building game. I don't know, people management type game. It's pretty interesting little combination of genres.
It's got snow and depressed people everywhere.
Exactly. Basically, it's called Frostpunk. It's got frost and it's got punks. That's all you really need to know. So I've played a little bit. We went ahead and played. I played up to day 15 to just kind of get a little bit familiar with the game because, let's be honest, you don't really want to see somebody hop blind into a strategy game. So yeah, we're going to be doing a new home to preserve civilization from the chaos of its own downfall. We have fled to the end of the world. We'll have to adapt to survive. Who will we become in the process?
Dun dun dun.
Could customize the scenario. I wonder what that allows you to do. Oh, interesting. I never did this on my first time. We're going to be playing with everything on medium. I think that's probably the best way to do this. Let's just go ahead and get started, guys. But yeah, we got a little cutscene here, so after this initial loading screen. Yeah, a little bit of information down here at the bottom. But we've been really looking forward to this game because I love the cold and Jynx loves punks.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful marriage.
I used to have a punk that used to hang off in my pocket all the time, but I had to get rid of this punk.
Yeah, I was like, get out of here, scream.
Yeah, Jynx made the punk scream.
Still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Alright, so a good intro to the game, guys. New home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive in the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive, guys. Alright, so this is our generator. Produces heat. It's really the only thing that keeps our people alive. We're going to build around it. It's fight the cold. We need to keep the generator working. Okay, we got to get a stockpile of coal before we can start the generator. We need 200 coal to get started here. But yeah, it's an interesting concept because normally these city type building games are usually building...
Leisurely.
Well, I was going to say they're more building like square. And this is circular because you're building around something. So found that to be an interesting difference. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. We need to stockpile some coal here. So we're going to just find some coal and assign some workers. Here's our workers right here. Well, we got 15 children, so they can't work. We have...
Or can they?
Not yet. Jynx is already wanting to put the children to work. Yeah, we can't do that just yet. We got 15 idle engineers, and we'll kind of go over that as we continue with the series here. So what we're going to do first, let's go ahead and get some woodworkers going, and we'll just fill this up here. And then we're going to get some coal workers as well, because we need a ton of coal. So we'll get those guys going out there. And then we'll go ahead and get some steel as well, but not a lot. Well, we do have a lot of workers. But yeah, I really want to get this coal going first as well as the wood. So let's focus on that stuff. We'll get like 10 going to that wood there. And I guess another coal thing here. What do you think, Jynx?
Sure.
All right, so those are all our workers. We do have some engineers we can get assigned as well. We'll assign some of them, but keeping some here at the house can help us get these things built that we want to get going. So we're going to build some tents, Jynx. Jynx loves tents.
I do. I want to go camping.
Mm-hmm. I've had trouble like keeping, make sure I use all this space. It's kind of difficult to do.
That is really interesting, the circular pattern.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm building here is tents. The tents will house 10 people, guys. And as you can see, we have 80 homeless people right now. We don't have the wood to build anymore, so we're just going to have to wait until we get that wood to see what else we might want to get going here. We're probably going to need something for food here.
Oh, wow. And they like carve out a path in the snow.
Yes, it's
That's
really cool.
interesting.
And you can click on each person and kind of see, you know, their biggest concern, what they're currently doing. I don't have any idea what this is, but it moves. So it's cool. See their name, their family. He's alone in this world. Well, that's sad as fuck.
Aw.
Yeah, his status, where his home is, all that kind of good stuff. So you just kind of click. You can see when they do have children and spouse. And you can see their whole family.
That is interesting. This is made by the people who did This War of Mine, right?
Yes, this is developed by the people who did This War of Mine. Is it This War of Mine or This War of Ours?
It's mine.
I always get it.
war.
I always get it super fucking confused, guys. We should also probably build some like food stuff or something like that. Maybe a cookhouse, for instance.
What do they eat?
You gotta get hunters. They'll go out and hunt for food. Yeah, we can't do that just yet. We do want to get, initially really all we're really trying to do is get this fucking generator working here.
Before everyone starts freezing.
Yeah,
to
before
death.
everybody starts freezing to death. Let's go and throw some more engineers in there as well. That's what I did. I didn't emphasize, no, we're not going very fast. I didn't emphasize getting that coal fast enough, and I had a bunch of people initially die, so let's try not to have that happen again, guys. We don't want everybody to die. All right, so we've got... I also didn't...
Do we?
Well, yeah, I mean, that means less food, right? I think we only have like a day's worth of food right now. We don't have enough houses yet. I suppose we can go ahead... We should probably get the cookhouse going now, as well as the hunter's hut. So let's go and do a cookhouse right there.
Do you need to leave space for roads or pathways?
The road's pretty much like, here's a road, guys, and they go in
Oh,
between the
okay.
buildings.
I see.
So you don't need to really
You don't
worry
have to plan
about that.
for that.
No, you don't, which is really, really nice. So we're also going to get a hunter's hut as well. Get that going so we can assign some hunters, because as you can see, we don't really have any food. Right now we only have raw food. They can't eat that. That's what this cookhouse is going to do. Jynx eats raw food, but...
Because I have the stomach of a dog. I know you're jealous.
I know, guys, I can't eat shit anymore. It's just getting old, guys. It's just one of those things, and it's interesting because like a lot of people we know are also like
Getting old.
getting old. Yeah, yep.
So getting old is getting old for everyone.
We're gonna try and get enough houses for everybody. I think we need 8 houses. I don't know, maybe we have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more, guys. All right, well, we're gonna go and get these going. We can only get... Oh, damn, that sucks. Somebody's not getting houses.
Oh no. There's
so-
plenty of room. They can pile on.
Well, the problem is that if we build it out here, they won't be heated.
Oh.
But I think we're gonna have to do that. So we have our first little event here. The generator, the heating is off. That's because we finally got enough coal here to start it up. So let's go ahead and get our first steam level here. And this is going to start warming our people. So the way you check the heat thingy, Click on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is how you kind of see where people are cold and, what areas are warm and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get some workers assigned to this as well. And we're clearly doing too much on the coal. So let's just go and pull back a little bit from one of these coal spots here. Let's pull back from this one, I suppose. Yeah, we don't need that much coal. We'll be okay. We got a ton of coal up there now. So let's go ahead and get workers doing the food here. Alright, I got it. So the generate hums with reassuring warmth. You can read this if you want to. Essentially, it's just telling us that we need to get this raw food cooking. People from our convoy. So yeah, we can try. If we build a beacon, then we can start sending scouts out.
They named it Frostland.
Yeah, it's fitting, right?
Alright. It's
All right.
creative.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Alright, so where are all our workers right now? Alright, we got 15 there. We can hover over this to kind of see where they're all at as well.
I think everyone's sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna send some workers here to start hunting. They hunt at night, interestingly enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they go at night to go do the hunting. So you can kind of see their hours of operation here. So you'll see they operate from 1800 to 6 in the morning. So that gives them time to, I guess, to get it cooked in the morning. I don't know.
Maybe. Or because all of the critters are like hibernating, hiding from the cold.
We still have 10 homeless. What we need to do, they're gonna die if we don't get them something.
Oh,
so
no.
what we're gonna go ahead and do, guys, is let's just build out. Let's build out this way here, I suppose. Right here. So we're just gonna build out like that, and then build around like that. See how that works, Jinx?
I do.
All right, so they'll start like producing these roads here. Now, interesting enough, during the nighttime, their free time here, that's when they do the constructions. So nobody gets to sleep. So yeah, if you do make them build stuff at night, then yeah, they won't
really
get to
unhappy.
take care of their needs and stuff. Yeah. All right, so we already have 2
needs
6.
did they have? Other than maybe fucking.
So this, I don't know, food. Yeah, I guess fucking. That's it. It's just
That's about it.
that's the only need we have. So with this here, we can adapt to certain little policies or whatever. So we can build like a fighting arena.
Because that's priorities right
It
there.
should be. We need entertainment, guys. Fight club here. We do emergency shifts, make people work a little bit longer. We've got child labor laws, so we can either have them do safe jobs, like just jobs that are considered safe.
Okay, like cookhouses, yeah.
But you'll see that hope will fall slightly if we do that, and child workers can become injured. Then we can also do child shelters instead, so we can put them all in like a shelter during the day, so that they're not out wandering around. When we get our first dead, we're gonna have to deal with corpse disposal.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Do they just lie there?
Yeah, the bodies just stay there until somebody takes care of it. And then one of the first policies we're gonna want to do here is determine whether we want to sustain life or do radical treatments.
Definitely.
Yeah, the radical treatments, that's basically just trying to do everything you can to keep them alive.
We're gonna have robot arms.
Yeah, eventually. That's what I assume it's going to go towards. And then the sustain life is you basically just let them lay there until they die. So the hope rises from that, but discontent is decreased. Gravely ill will not be treated and will remain a burden, and the gravely ill will take up beds in the medical post. While doing it this way here, 30% of the gravely ill treated in the medical post will be left as amputees. Amputees don't work yet until we do something about that.
Oh.
Hope will rise and discontent, so it's the same thing here. Either way, they don't like this policy if we pass it.
The gravely ill gots to go.
So do you think we should do radical treatment,
Yeah.
Jinx? All right, radical treatment it is. That'll be our first policy that we have introduced. And as you can see, people don't like it.
You better not get sick.
It's got a discontent already modifier
Unless you
here.
want a robot arm.
Yeah, well, we don't have robot arms yet.
Eventually.
We're fucking up. We don't have no damn robot arms.
It's really offensive to say that amputees can't work. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, they would be able to do something, you'd think. They'd be able to go
They
out
can
there.
work in the cookhouses.
Yeah, we don't have any fucking food, man. Or any wood, excuse me. Let's just speed this up a little bit. We need some wood. Oh, nobody's working, that's why. All right, so they don't start working again until, I think it's like 8 in the morning, something like that.
I like Matilda.
Yeah, she's like, let's get to work, guys.
She's like, come on. Let's do this shit.
Mm-hmm. So at 8, they should go out there and get out there and start working.
At 8?
Yeah, they don't start till
Lazy
8 in the morning.
motherfuckers.
Now, given it's pretty cold, Jinx. Do you work earlier than 8, Jinx?
Hell no.
So you can see our raw food is slowly being turned into rations that people can actually eat, and you can kind of choose.
Consumed just as rapidly as they're being made.
Yep, and you can kind of choose what kind of food you want to make for them. Right now we have standard meals, which makes food rations, 4 food rations out of 2 raw food. But yeah,
So it's slop.
Not yet. We can make slop though, and that will be in the future, I'm sure. So what we're gonna want to go ahead and do, guys, is we need to get the health taken care of, the medical post. We don't have enough wood yet. We need 25 wood. So let's just get this 25 wood gun, and then we're gonna make that for ourselves. And I feel like we're probably focusing a little bit too much on coal because we got a ton of fucking coal. But you need that to keep everything heated. So we're gonna go and put this right here, I suppose. Yeah, that looks all right.
Where does it say like how much coal is needed to keep the generator going? Right.
I think you have to click over the economy here to kind of see how things work.
I see.
Yeah, with the food processing, you kind of see like how things are going in your, all the graphs you could possibly need.
I love graphs.
I know. You can't get enough of the graphs. So illness and healthcare.
I need some pie charts though.
Yeah, Jynx needs.
My life feels incomplete
without pie charts in your life. All right, so we're going to go ahead and up our steel production, make our engineers get their asses out there and work. So the difference is between engineers and workers is that the certain jobs can only be done by engineers.
Of course.
Yeah, because those are like...
Leave it to the professionals.
Those are like the smart people, yeah. So like this job, for instance, only engineers can do the medical post. So we're going to have to like get rid of some of our engineers from doing some of these other jobs, which I think they're producing coal right now, right?
I think I would qualify as an engineer in this scenario. I can build shit.
All right, so we're now pretty stacked up on the coal.
Fall down though.
All right, so let's go ahead and get more steel, I suppose, right? What do you think, Jynx? More steel?
Of course.
All right, and we don't need as much coal here. Let's work on wood. You see any more of these little wood locations? These wood crates? Oh, here we go.
So we can make peg legs.
Exactly. We need peg legs for all of our amputees that we're soon going to have. Actually, we should probably send some of these guys to work on food as well. All right, excellent. So wood crates are now depleted. They deplete these little resources out here. And so that one's completely depleted. So we have 15 workers to assign now to work on this wood here, I suppose. I don't know if we have... Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit more wood over here. Let's go ahead and get these guys working towards wood. It seems like we need a lot of wood, so... I'm gonna get that going.
I know you've only played for about 15 days or so, but do you have to like leave the crater thing?
Yes. Well, you get scouts. You send scouts out. That's a big part of the game, which we'll be doing soon. Actually, we need to go ahead and start working on getting the workshop. So we're gonna build the workshop right. Let's build it right here, I suppose. That looks good, right?
I see what you're saying, though, about trying to make use of the space.
Yeah, yep.
Because everything's kind of different sizes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you end up getting, like, little spaces where nothing fits, and you feel like you wasted a spot. All right, so we can now get a new law. They do have, like, a cooldown or whatever.
Cult?
Yeah, a cult. We're going to get the cult law. So we unlocked either extra rations for the ill. No. We give them food and then they heal up quicker, or we can overcrowd. We can shove them into the...
I don't want to do either of those.
Well, we don't have to do either. We can start working on something else. We can start working on a care house. The grave of the ill and amputees will be cared for at a low cost in special homes. So they eat less. They get less rations.
Okay. That sounds about right.
That's what Jynx wants.
Well, they're not working.
Exactly. And then also, there's this over here. We can have soup, which is a new recipe for our cookhouse. And people hate it, but it feeds more people.
Of course. Like, nothing kills hope more than soup.
Yeah, they fucking hate the soup, but it feeds more people.
But really, the act of eating soup is an activity of hope, because you're hoping for a morsel of something that's not fucking
just water.
Liquidy
Yeah.
and gonna just fly straight out your ass.
We can also do food additives where we add sawdust to make it more filling.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
but people get sick from it.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
So those are the two choices on that side of things. Which one do you think we should enact?
Are we in trouble with food right now?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're all right. I kind of want to do this one because I got into a pickle a couple times, and I was not able to fix it because everybody was sleeping, and they would not go work until the daytime.
Fuck you, I'd rather die.
Yeah, so I think we're going to get the emergency... Oops. All right, sorry, guys. Just hit the mic. I think we're going to do the emergency shifts here, just so that if we find ourselves into some trouble, it does piss people off too. They don't like that.
Yeah, like, what do you mean we have to get up in the middle of the night and work to save our asses?
To save our fucking lives, yeah. So we can now assign engineers to this. Let's find out where we have all our engineers working, because, yeah, we don't... where can we pull them from? I believe this is the only place we have engineers working, so let's go and take 5 of them from there, and then have them come over here and do a little bit of work. So this is our research. What we want to do is...
oh, wow.
Yeah, we have a nice little research tree here for heating, exploration, and industry. See, these are the scouts, resources, and food, health, and shelter. So I think we should probably get the beacon first. That'll allow us to start sending scouts out. So we're going to start on that first. And that's also what they want us to work on here on this mission. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting little mechanic, the scouting or whatever.
And then the snow fills in. I'm just really loving the snow.
Yeah, the just the way it looks. I mean, they got to make it look really good, because you spend the entire time fucking looking at this. So yeah, they got to make it look pretty. Pretty. All right, so as you can see, it's free time, so nobody's working anything. That means none of our resources are going up, and that's when you run through all your fucking coal, man, because nobody's doing anything.
Just heating everyone while they're sleeping.
Yeah, so we're gonna just fast forward this shit, so we can hurry up and get to the daytime, and everybody can start working again. And I don't know why it stops at 5. It always stops at 5 in the morning, like stops fast forwarding at 5, like something's gonna happen.
That's kind of like, they used to do that on The Sims.
Stop at 5?
Yeah, like, you're gonna have to do some shit soon. So stop fast forwarding.
Yeah, and it's like, why don't you stop fast forwarding when my people actually get their asses up? Although they're not supposed to get up till 8, they actually do start walking. These guys are early birds. I just love how each little person is kind of represented.
She's got
here.
A little bit of hope in her eyes.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Because she's young.
Yeah. She's looking for a man. Now look at her. She looks like...
Mary, yeah.
When you're that age and alone in the world, that's just fucking
You know
sad.
what? She's still fucking alive, though.
Yeah, she's still alive. So we're currently 14% done with that research. We need to get that done. And we're pretty good on just about everything right now. So let's just go ahead and fast forward until we get the research, the beacon, finished up here. And we'll just...
I'm going to call it the Flaming Sphincter.
Yeah, it does kind of look like an asshole, doesn't it? Right. Did you want to go stick your finger in it, Jynx?
No.
So we got our first event here. People from our convoy, family torn apart. Did you want to read it, Jynx?
Sir, a woman came forward.
A woman came?
A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry.
All right, so yeah, she wants us to get that scout team so we can start looking for her family.
Is she going to be a distraction? Because she's just going to be looking for her family when we really need to be, like, scouting for shit.
I don't know, Jynx. I guess I hadn't thought about it that way. Jynx thinks of everything. That's why we have her here. So we finished up. Let me just take a look here. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is put our children to work.
Wow.
This person is, really wanting to get the children working.
Well, I mean, how many children do we even have?
15 kids not doing shit.
Put them to work.
Jynx is already ready to put them to work.
How young are they, though?
I don't know. It just says children.
Little children's.
So next, I think we should probably getting heaters would be useful, because once, just to show you guys this, you see that? The temperature will drop significantly 2 levels. So it's going to get really fucking cold here soon. So I think the next tech we research should have to do with heating. You can either get steam hubs, which are like little places that you dot down to heat up an area, or we can get these heaters, which these only work inside of a workplace. So I don't know if we want to. I think we should do the steam hubs. I did this one first last time and I regretted it. So let's do the steam hubs first, and then we can go ahead and get ourselves the beacon built. So let's go ahead and get that done. We're gonna put that. I'll just put it right next to the workshop since we have a location there. So once they get this built, then we'll be able to start sending out our scouts. But we'll have to send 5 people to the scout team. So we're gonna have to take them from something. Probably that wood, I guess. We're doing all right in wood, I guess. Some buildings require these steam cores here, and you can't build those. Those can only be found.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We just depleted our first coal pile, so that's a problem. So I'll get these guys going to the next one. But yeah, we only have so many of these little spare resources sitting around, so It's something we got to manage properly.
And then you gotta find the rest out in the world.
No. Well, beacon built. Nice. So I believe this has a little cutscene for it. Put our balloon out there.
Up and away.
Everybody knows that we're here. We can find our location.
And take your goods.
And take our goodies. Yep.
And your women.
And our booty. Yep. Yeah, this is going to allow us to do this scout. So we're going to do that immediately here. This is the world.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and get a scout party going so that we can send somebody out there.
Yeah.
All right, so we need 5 citizens available. Let's just pull them from this. We got enough wood, I think. And let's create our first scout team. So then we just select where we want them to go. We have 2 choices here, which actually are different than my original 2 choices. Interesting. Huh. So it's this one's the Lost Expedition. That's the one she wants us to do. Numerous tents, we can see people moving about. They must be lost members. So we can get new people, basically. And here's a crash site. There's nobody alive, but we can probably get some stuff from it, some resources. We should probably do people first because we're kind of hurting on people.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get our scouts going out there. It does take real time for them to go over, real game time, for them to go over there. So it's always something to consider, like when you want your scouts to come home to bring the resources they have, and when you want them to go somewhere else that's closer to them. That's just another thing you kind of have to manage.
What's this little red thing down there?
We have a sick person.
Oh, no.
Dorothy Cricket. She's sick.
She looks like a little Oliver Twist. Can
Yep.
you have some more, please?
Yep. All right, we got a little
Like,
event
you
here.
can't have more.
Ready to search. We already did that. We're way ahead of them. What else do we want to build here, Jinx? What do you think we should get? Let's take a look here. We're good on tents. I guess we're pretty much good on just about everything right now. We're just gonna let it play, I suppose. Let's let it run. Let our people do their thing, and see what our scouts turn up. And we're gonna be hitting that cold very, very soon. So hopefully we'll get that research done for the steam hubs, so that we can keep our people warm.
Is that gonna affect our scout team?
What?
The temperature drop?
I don't think so. I don't think that they're affected by anything out there. I don't know though. I didn't see that when I was playing, but we've just just reached there, the Lost Expedition. We actually had to hit this explore button to find something. We enter the camp, approaching or appearing out of the driving snow. A corps of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we began to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. So we've discovered 2 sites as well for our guys to continue to. So we can either send the survivors to the city, where they'll go on their own and allow our scouts to go do something else, but then they're at risk of them not making it.
All of them or just some of them?
I don't know. I think it's just some. Or we can escort them. I say we escort them, make sure that all of them get there. It's 4 children, 10 engineers, and 22 workers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's a lot of people. We want to make sure that they all get there safely.
Although the engineers, they should be able to find their way, right? They're smart people.
No. Engineers would be the first fucking ones out there lost and shit.
True.
It'd be the workers, the ones that have that common sense rather than the book smarts that get their asses over here.
Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is.
Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Elizabeth,
it is,
she's a real happy
regardless
one.
of.
That's the way it is, even if it's not.
Snow.
Yeah, even if it's not apocalyptic here. So they have a resource shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great, and so yeah, they want us. They're telling me, why am I not passing anything in the Book of Laws? Because everybody gets pissed every time I pass anything. So let's go ahead and get. What do you want to get next, Jinx?
We should probably work on a cemetery for old Dorothy.
What's this extended shifts? Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. So you can extend the workday to 14 hours.
Mush.
And they won't be too fucking happy if we do that. But it's an option. Oops. Let's do something about the bodies first. I think Jinx is right. We'll do. Although we haven't had anybody die.
Disposal.
Maybe nobody will die, Jinx.
They're gonna.
I don't know.
Dorothy doesn't look like a fighter.
So I kind of feel like extending their shifts. We'll do the cemetery. Well, which one did you want to do it here? The cemetery.
I don't think we have room for a cemetery.
Well, does it need to be warm in a cemetery? I mean, everybody's dead. Like, can't we just place it out far away? This will hope will rise slightly if we do this, and there's no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. Sorry about the cars driving by, guys. and you will have to establish a cemetery. Corpse disposal, on the other hand, will reduce hope and discontent, and we still have to dig something. We have to dig a snow pit, so to drop them into. So either way, you have to do something.
I guess we'll make it nice for
Bodies are preserved for potential future use.
Huh.
Wonder what
Yeah.
you'd use those bodies for. Would you eat them? Maybe.
I doubt it. They're
We're
all
not-
frostbitten and shit.
We'll just do a cemetery. I know Jinx is down on that idea.
Well, look at that hope.
Yeah, the
Oh,
the
that's
hope
what
just
it's all about right there.
the hope. Yeah.
At least the dead will be warm.
So let's get a cemetery. We should probably put it right next to our little medical post here. I think
True.
that would be wise.
It's like, you better get better or else.
Or else you're gonna die. We'll put it right there. All right, so it goes right next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So we just hit the cold, guys.
Oh, no.
And look at it decline. Then these here don't work. The medical post,
Yeah.
they're one of the places that won't work if they're not warm. And because they're not warm, they're not working, so we can't even...
That makes no sense. If they're not working, then more people are going to get sick.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, it doesn't... They just don't work if it's too cold. So we need to get this steam hub going. I don't know why they're working so fucking slow getting that steam. Haven't they been like 37% forever? Oh, it's a new day. Okay, that's it. Maybe we'll get it done today so that we can build that. Cemetery has been established. Look at that hope. See, Jinx? See, everybody's so happy.
Yeah, they're all looking forward to dying, so they don't have to slave away.
Our scouts have returned with our new people here. So now we got a ton of new people we have to feed, and we're already short on fucking food, so that's a problem. Let's send our scouts out. We have a couple different choices. Okay, so the observatory was what was right over there on my first playthrough. So it seems like it's kind of the same stuff. All right, well, I never got a sturdy shelter before. All right, so where do you want to go? We got the crash site. We've got the sturdy shelter.
I think the observatory is going to be the
most
likely to have snacks.
That just gives you engineers. We don't need
shit.
any more useless engineers right now. I think we should probably
Crash?
Yeah, let's see what we can get at the crash site. It's close by. We'll take a look, see what we can get there. Maybe some new supplies.
Food.
And we've got our people here. They have arrived. Our first group of survivors from the wasteland. It's going to be more people.
That's a lot
we have
more
to fucking feed.
than
Yeah.
it looks like in digit form.
People from our convoy reunions. We look for the others. Yep. See, she's all
Look at
happy.
that.
See, Jinx? The steel wreckage is now depleted as well. So we're not...
Jinx's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Let's get some steel workers going. Let's also get more food and more hunters going. I kind of feel like we should probably build a... what am I saying here? We should probably build another hunter's hut. Yeah, another hunter's hut. What are we lacking? Oh, we don't have any fucking wood? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're dangerously low on trees.
All right, well, let's start breaking down some more wood crates then.
And we got more hands.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shit.
We're out of workers.
Where'd all of our hands go?
We have to send engineers out there to do it.
You'd think they'd be more efficient at it, right?
They're actually not. There's no difference between the workers and the engineers from what I saw.
Oh.
It's like the same. They're just out there. They're working. It's considered a job that's anybody can do. Anybody can do this job.
If you've got 2 hands anyway.
Actually, you know what? Let's tick away from this steel a little bit and instead have them focus on wood because we are sucking on the wood. All right, so let's go and get these guys producing this. And we don't have enough houses for everybody either, so
Shit,
that's a problem.
Homeless people.
Homeless people, Jinx.
And start begging people
For
their soup rations.
Damn, man, where are we gonna put the houses? I guess we can put it one right there. Yeah, we're extremely short on wood, so this is gonna be a problem, guys. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. All right.
I guess. We can't feed those fuckers, though.
Well, are we gonna have to feed them? I wonder. I don't know.
Maybe
So
they
let's
have food and we can take it.
maybe exactly. See, Jinx is thinking. So let's go ahead and get another road going through here. Just wrap it all the way around there. And that used up all our wood as well.
Shit.
But we are gonna need we need more roads so that we can build along it.
Oh, that's what they make the roads out
Yeah,
of
they make the
wood?
road out of wood.
Damn.
So. We got our steam hubs as well. Let's go ahead and get another tent going here. All these people are very likely to be cold. Why can't they fit right there? That's weird. All right, we'll go ahead and put that there. And then we need to get one of those steam hubs, though I don't think we can produce that, can we? We're like short on wood. Is that what it is? Oh, there we go. It just needs steel. All right, so I think we should put it. What do you think, here in the back somewhere? Maybe right there next to that, so they can keep that
so
warm.
it can keep going.
It does need to be next to a road, though, so... Yeah, and it's not gonna... We could put it right there, though. Looks like it's... Though, no, because that warms that. We want it out here somewhere. All right, let's just go ahead and build some more road here, then. We'll build it out like this. Like so. You
And
like
then
that,
around
Jynx?
the back.
We'll just put it right there. That's fine. Once I finish building it. Just take them a little bit of time. And our wood crates are depleted, and something else just got finished. All right, so let's go ahead and get...
the steam hub there? Or do they have to finish building the road first?
They have to finish. Well, I think you can just place it there, even when the road's not there. But let's let them get it built, because we do have some people just sitting around meandering, not doing much. Oh, we need to get more research going, Jynx.
Slackers.
Goddamn slackers. All right, so what do you think we should get? Well,
Hunter's gear? We need more food.
Yeah, true. But I think we're about out of wood locations for wood. So you want to get a sawmill?
What does that do?
I'll show you.
Oh,
we
you
can't
can
complete
get the
that because we don't have any wood.
trees.
Yeah, you see all these trees here? Yeah, you can set it up. And that's what I was telling you before, is that even when these little spots that they can gather are gone, then what you do is set up a spot to mine, like, the coal deposits and the iron ore deposits and
So
stuff
you
like that.
really kind of need to get the stuff to get that before you run out of the other resources.
Yep, exactly.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was thinking. Uh-oh. Mild
It's
frostbite.
just mild. I got mild frostbite. I'm fine.
That's because they have to work in the cold, those poor people.
I did too, on my big toes.
Yep, and Jynx, when you're...
It's nasty.
Was that when you're in basic, right?
Yeah. My toenails fell off.
Let's go and get this research. We needed 10 wood to research that. The research does require resources as well, so it's just one more problem. What's this generator overdrive shit? Where's that at?
Oh, I was like, this is camera control. I was like, that's a lot.
Generator overdrive. Let's take a look at this. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode.
What?
All right, well, let's take a look at that.
You know I love explosions.
I know, Jinx, you do love explosions.
But yeah, I don't think that's the point of the game.
So we can click it in overdrive if we needed the extra heat.
I'ma push it.
Jinx just wants to push the button. We've got 7 people currently not doing. I guess they're building stuff for us, but we need to get them out there doing something for us. Like maybe collecting. That's coal. Do we have any other wood spots out there? That's what we really need.
I'm not seeing any.
I think we might be done with the wood, right? Yeah, I think we just ran out of fucking wood.
Oh no.
All right, well that's a fucking problem.
How long does it take them to build the streets?
Oh, well, they built it. We just haven't done it yet. There we go. So that should get those guys warm so we can get that working again.
Fixes frostbitten toes.
And we still have... Well, the problem is we still have a bunch of people out there that aren't... don't have homes yet. So they're just kind of sitting out here in the cold. Let's go ahead and get them homes. Oops. We need one more house. And then everybody has a home.
Until we find more people.
Until we find more people. Shit. We're already out of locations for houses and shit. We'll put one right there because it's that steam generator right there. They'll like that.
We're out of wood.
Alright.
We've got one stick left.
Alright, so let's just gonna let it go, let it roll, while our people get working out there. We currently have
Shit,
17
we're almost
people.
out of food.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I guess we can work on getting another hunter's lodge, right?
What the hell happened to the scout team? They got like 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours until they get back, or they get to that location that we sent them to. Alright, so let's just place this like, let's put it out like, so, I want it right there. Yeah, like that, for right now. Alright, so look at that building, and we're going to be building out to this way. That's the reason why I put it there. And then what we're going to do, guys, we don't have the wood. We need 20 fucking wood, and nobody's working. Damn, we're out of food.
No.
We are completely out of food, guys.
Oh, no.
Everybody is going to starve to death.
It's a good thing we got those extra people.
The survivors have gotten to the crash site. Let's take a look.
A gloomy cave.
but we found food. So there's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. That's so sad. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. So we've got 47 food, raw food, and 132 wood.
Nice.
Let's go and take that, and we're gonna tell them to come straight home because yeah, we're having some issues, guys.
So they carry that around with them?
Yeah, they'll carry it around until we could have them code the Glooming Cave next. But because we desperately need that food, we're gonna have them come home. It's 7 hours until they get it here. So yeah, it's a problem, guys. Our people are starving to death. Hopefully nobody dies. But people are getting sick in massive numbers right now. Because they don't have any food, Jynx. They're hungry.
It's been like 5 hours.
Yeah, they need to eat all the time.
Like constantly?
Have you never played a survival game? You don't.
True.
In an Ark, you got to eat like every couple seconds.
As soon as your belly grumbles, you're in danger.
You're gonna die. Exactly. All right, so we're still waiting for the morning to get that 5 extra wood so we can build another hunting thing. I didn't have food problems last time I played, but I had other problems. So it seems like whatever you prioritize, you're going to have issues, like regardless. There's no way to avoid it.
I'm thinking maybe the Fight Club would be good to get going
right now, right? Like we need
the winner can eat
a fight club in our place right now.
The winner gets to eat the loser.
Yeah. So scouts have now returned. They brought that food. They brought that wood. That is excellent. Definitely needed that right now. The reason why I think we're having food problems is because I went with the soup pretty early, and I think it was probably a good choice.
Oh yeah, we should get some slop going.
Yeah. So we've got the sturdy shelter we can go after next. We got the observatory, and we got the gloomy cave. I think we should do the sturdy shelter.
Me too. It sounds like a silo.
Let's go ahead and send these guys. Have them see what they can find there. They might find some people, but I'm hoping they find supplies. We don't really need more people that we can't feed. We got enough problems as it is.
Or a Yeti.
A Yeti? We're going to find a Yeti. You heard it from Jynx
We're going to eat them.
Oh, hell yeah.
I heard Yeti goes great with beans.
I'll eat the hell out of a Yeti. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else that we really could use right now. I suppose if we had a workshop, we could be researching a little bit quicker. Yeah, let's do a workshop, guys.
Do we need another one?
Yeah, the more workshops you have, the faster you research.
I see.
So, yeah, I think it would be a good idea. We're going to need to build some roads, though, guys. Because this is, an issue. Let's build, I want to go around the back here.
So why are 8 people still starving when we've got food?
Because they're working now, so they can't go eat.
They're hungry. They're not starving.
Yeah, these are just hungry. Well, they're working, so they can't eat.
Gotcha.
So they'll come back and eat once they get back from work. All right, so once we build these, we'll build another workshop and let us put some of these engineers to work. And I'm not really seeing anywhere else where we're pretty good on just about everything. I guess we might as well collect more coal. I'm sure it's going to become an issue in the future. What did we get? Oh, we got the sawmill. Excellent. All right, we're going to put them there for right now, and then we'll take them for the sawmill once we get it built. So where do you think we should build our sawmill, Jynx?
Somewhere down here.
Yeah, that looks like the best location, right? There's a ton of wood over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a sawmill going then, and then we'll get roads to go into it once we have it built. Where is it? Resources, probably? That makes sense. Huh. So if we build it, it actually deletes some of the resources there.
Oh, no.
How do we get the best, like, yeah. Because if we do that, where we're not deleting any of the resources.
So it can only reach
It can only reach that far, yeah.
Well, that's lame.
I think we should just delete some of the resources just to make sure we get the most, right? What do you think, Jynx? If we put it there.
I think it's only going to delete what it's sitting on
what
top
it's sitting
of.
on,
Okay,
yeah. So I think it'll probably be
definitely.
fine. Yeah, do it like this.
Try to get the most out of it.
All right, we'll do that. All right, so they're going to start building that. We're going to need to get them some roads as well going there. So let's go ahead and do that.
Will they not work it at all if there's no roads?
Yeah, they can't even. Yeah, I think they might be able to build it, but I'm not entirely sure on that one.
You should be able to walk there.
Let's just do it like that. There we go. All right, so they're going to start getting that built for us. We'll be able to get a lot more wood. The wood's really not the problem right now. We've got a lot of other issues at the moment, chiefly food. Oh, yes, we can now add more research. So let's go ahead and get, what do you think we should get next? Probably that food one?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get the food one. The hunter's gear. they'll now get food a lot quicker for us. All right, so we're building another hunter's lodge, and I think that'll help out a lot.
When can we implement the soup?
Well, I guess we could do that now. We're not doing anything. All right, we're gonna get the soup. You sure you don't want food additives?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of wood.
All right, so that pissed everybody off. They don't like that.
Oh well.
And then we're already starting to produce soup. Soup produces 5 rations from 2 raw food rather than 4, and it's gross. So
that's really not that much.
No,
of an
it's not.
increase in
It's
food.
really not. It's just a little minor bit, but it does make a difference, especially if you get it early on, I think.
Oh wow, fucking George over here. Now we'll know how the poor ate in the workhouses. Fuck you, let's eat him.
And somebody else got mild frostbite as well. Poor guy. Damn, our scouts, that's like really far away, isn't it?
Yeah.
We currently have 2 people not doing anything. Well, okay, that's right. We're waiting for that.
Let's put the children's to work.
Jinx is just wanting to put all the kids to work, man.
It's unpopular,
It's
but
a
you
good
know
thing
what?
that
We're
Jinx
doing what we need to survive.
isn't in charge. She was in charge, man. It would just be fucking all the children out there working.
They'd be doing safe jobs. They can pass out soup. Although I guess adults would probably bully them into getting more rations than they deserved.
Alright, so we're still waiting for them to build this so we can get that wood. Wood's really not much of a problem at the moment, so we're alright. They're now back on their free time, which means they're not doing shit. We've got an event over here as well. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Alright, so we must do something about it. Oh, the care house, that's right.
Or the prosthetics.
But prosthetics you have to get the
damn.
care house to get. And we can't
Oh,
sign
no.
anything into law just yet. That care house seems pretty useful, actually, so it might be something that we want to get. And they were a hunter as well.
Aw, damn.
So yeah, we lost one of our hunters. So that's unfortunate. Let's go and get...
He should have been more careful.
Really should have. It's fucking up.
He probably stepped in his own bear trap.
Let's take one of these. No, let's take one of these guys here and get him going. We need the food.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have to, like, manage an education system or anything like that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's something you worry about later, you know, once you get a little bit more established, because, you know, the city gets pretty big, I imagine. Look at how many fucking people are sick, man.
It's from the soup.
That's fucking soup, man. It's because it's how cold it is, I think. If you look at a lot of places aren't doing so well. They're not very warm. All right, just because of how chilly it is, negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's
the
pretty
spirit,
fucking
old
cold.
gal. How about an ale house? Can we build one of those?
I don't know. You would think if you could build a fight club, you'd be able to get an ale house. The scouts have returned. So didn't they bring... Oh, okay, they got to the sturdy shelter. That's right. So the shelter's well supplied. Let's take a look at what we can find here. So did you want to read it for us, Jinx?
The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, really fucking far, and home, not so far.
All right. So this is we found some resources. We found one of those core thingies.
cores.
Yeah, we found 192 wood and 100 food. So let's take the resources. Do we want them to go take a look at the steel bridge or to continue home? I think the steel bridge is really not that far. I kind of feel like
it's not.
let's go have them go take a look at that. We're doing okay on food and wood. Well, kind of.
I mean, well enough.
Well enough. They'll survive until they get back here, I think. We need to get something to deal with our sick right now. I think we're gonna need another one of these medical posts. I don't think we have enough of them. We'll build. Can we build one right there? Will it allow us? I can't tell.
It looks like it.
No, it's not adjacent to the street.
Oh,
so
damn.
we're gonna have to get another line of wood going over, or another line of paths, going over.
It's pretty much a line of wood, you're right.
Yeah. And we're gonna get it going this way as well, because I want to build right there. Alright, so hopefully, I mean, we have plenty of wood, so I'm not worried about it. And I think we don't have anybody to work to build that, though.
Is everyone busy?
Yeah, everybody's working.
Can't take time out of their busy lives to get another medical hut.
I mean,
going.
I guess if we, took one of them out of their workplace, they could. We finished up the hunter gear research, so I believe that's going to get us a lot more food per every hunt. All right, so what do we want to get next, Jynx? We got heaters.
Heaters, yeah. Everybody's cold.
We've got
Faster gathering.
I guess faster gathering would, yeah, let's get that. Grab that up. That gathers all the resources a lot faster.
So that they can do other shit.
Exactly. Actually, guys, it is the end of the episode here.
Oh, we're having so much fun.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue playing this, continue building out our city. You know what? I'm really bummed out that I wasn't able to pick a name for it.
For the scout team?
No, for the city.
Yeah.
We can't name the city or whatever.
Frostland is lame.
Can you name your people? Like, if I just grabbed a dude up, could I just name them if we wanted to change their name? I don't know if you can. No, it doesn't look like you can. Well, that's a bummer. What's this button do? Oh, this moves from person to person. Okay. All right, so we can kind of see. Yeah, the reason why they're all getting sick is they're getting sick at work, Jynx. Because we don't keep them warm at work, and we can't heat these places, even if we had heater, because of just gathering centers. But for instance, you could heat these places and stuff. Yeah, you can do those emergency shifts to get the needed resources. Can you do that with the hunter's hut? No. Well, that's a bummer.
They do what they can.
All right. So yeah, we're going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. We read and reply to all the comments. And all that kind of stuff does help with the search engine, the comments and those likes, all that kind of positive interaction. Also, hit that notification bell so you know when we put out new videos. If you like strategy games, we have a whole lot of strategy games on the channel. If you like the kind of content we do together, then you'd probably need to look somewhere else to some of our other stuff, our non-strategy stuff, but we got a lot of great content, so I hope you go check it out, and thanks for watching, guys.